We in the building.
Let me rap it up just for a minute. This for my subscribers reaching our mark. Shout out to y'all. Dark times plus new features. Dark people more like preachers. Fake friends, it seems no end. Fake hugs and then fake trends. New glory makes new ones. Rolling right with like needs thunder. Help me, then help more. X tried is still on sword. Juice living still got hurt. What's life but know what's worth? No peace, still none have. No reach to see who's there. My jacket ain't real less. My back ain't no game left. Just open up, see truth. They hate and won't lose cool. No peace but only pain rising. Cut ties is not worth sizing. They broken and not fair. Fall nut and let faith tell. My motion is a future pose. Blue hunters no inflow. Blue beast waits deep down. One and only he got the crown. Live life and be real sound. R.I.P. the peak laying down. R.I.P. the back down. New age of fake ass guns. All ready to give it all up. Just for button 1 million bucks. No group or one not touched. This nation is world crushed. We the nation. We the nation. We make comments and give ovation. It's the style of no style. All stars. In the showstoppers. Behind the ball. We the nation, we the nation. We leave comments and give ovations. It's the style of no styles. We all stars and we showstoppers behind the ball.
Hopefully y'all got the entendre there at the end right there. Style of no styles. It's my song, Keanu. I'm on it. I'm rapping. Style of no styles. Who says that? Star says that. Behind the bar, showstopper. We already put it together. You know how I rock, man. Yo, I redid it and I wigged on it. So I'm thinking of releasing it. I'm seeing what I'm gonna release when I redid that. Yo, I wowed. I was like, dang. I was reading it. I was like, hold on. I went in. But let's talk about it. You've recently seen Gekyume released on different platforms by his grandmother, and she's celebrating Christmas with him. Okay, thankful for that. It looks like she's seeing him now. That's what I want. I don't want to see him not seeing his family. That doesn't make sense. I'm glad that she's now getting to see Gekyume. Understand what we're addressing right here. Fans and fury. Okay, this gets deep because I read some comments and like I'm appalled and kind of confused on the mind state of certain individuals. Like, read through some of the comments when you get a chance. It makes you think about the competency of people that are called fans and fanatics. It makes me think of your competency because a lot of your comments, I'm like, let's say I outright said I hated both of them. Didn't like Cleo or Jenny. We're going to say Jenny because she's still up Uncle Scheme's sack. That's a fact. Yo, here's what I don't get. What's the problem? I mean, even let's consider that you're curious, like, oh, he doesn't look like X. What's the problem with him? What's your problem with a child? Can someone tell me? I don't get it. What's your problem with the child himself? He didn't ask to be here. He's here. He didn't ask nothing. He didn't do nothing. Why are you guys so mad? I don't get it. Like, look, I wowed out on platforms, different subject. Are you serious? What's the problem? What did he do to you? I'm still trying to figure out what he did. Yeah, you are the same guys who won't say nothing bad about Jenny, won't call out Uncle Scheme, what he calls himself, but you're going to get on and comment on a child. You might as well comment on them like when they're doing dumb, dusty stuff. Just because the mother's dusty or Uncle Scheme's acting funny style, why you got to take it out on the child? I don't get that. He has nothing to do with that. He didn't ask for that to be his mother. I'm just kind of confused. Like, y'all go at it like it's an adult. Like, Like, oh, this is a scheme. Like, when half of y'all couldn't even speak up to go at scheme when he was moving funny style. I went at all of them. Couldn't even address Trumps. I went at him. Y'all giving a pass to Asian leprechaun and some long nose. Like if Elf Boy is the one with the house, you're just some long nose thief. I don't know what you are. That does a cook-up dance and he ain't never cooked nothing up in his life. You guys don't say nothing about that. I'm confused. No, I'm genuinely confused now. I'm like, they're coming at a kid. Like, I read the comments. I'm like, one of you I found doing another thing. I'm not even going to go into that part. I'm like, really? You're going to say something bad about the kid, but you're not looking at how this mother was doing a lot of drinking and stuff, like dancing, like doing whatever she calls DJing, whatever she, and you ain't say nothing. Even if someone was going to make a comment, I'd be justified because I actually addressed everyone. I didn't objectively stick on one person other than the fact that they didn't solve X's situation. Really? And you don't think that's funny? I think that's very funny. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be shocked if y'all are certain people, and I'm going to leave it at that. What are you saying about the kid? One of you, I addressed it earlier briefly, and they haven't ceased. They haven't ceased. They're still like, oh, he's going to do this like his father. Why are you worried about it? What's the problem? I don't understand. Fans and fury. What delegates a fan and a person that's just furious? What's the difference? I don't understand. Because these are people who are self-proclaimed fans. Even if you say you're not a fan, you're a self-proclaimed fan and you can't even respect the child. You talk about a child like the child is Genesis. That's stupid. No, really, that's stupid. It's really dumb. You might as well address the mother. What's the problem? Then the pictures go up, okay? Let's say I looked and said, I don't think he looked like him still. That's an opinion. Why do you have to go so hard? Like, they're like, that's not him. It's not for sure. Like, yo, shut up. Shut up. We got it. But you're doing it on every picture like, yo, shut up. We got it. We hear you. Like, y'all want to be heard so bad. Like, that's the thing. I did what I did and tagged them. That's what it was. If I had something else to say, I did another presentation. I wasn't just... Now, who can say they ever seen TheCzarr spam a social media? Never. Why? What's the purpose? Why are you spamming social media to make a point? Like, it gets to the point where we're saying, oh, they're just trolls. No, I'm not accepting it anymore. If you're a troll, you know what you can do. And I'm not going to say it. YouTube guidelines. I know the new rules. I'm not going to say it. You know what you can do. You're the problem. So deal with yourself accordingly. What are you talking about? Like, yo, there was mad people that were like, Gekyume this, Gekyume that. And to you online stories, yo, YouTube guidelines. I got to watch my mouth. You online websites are so fake. You're so fake that you crumble if I touch your shoulder. You disintegrate. Like, you're just so fake. I don't believe it. The way you're putting out stories. Why are you only putting out stories when Cleo's speaking about Gekyume, about the Genesis? Why don't you put it out respecting her? Respect her. Not just, oh, she put up a suit. Look at everything else she's doing to help. Like, you guys only want to focus on one thing. Oh, she's suing someone. Like, can you speak about something? Cleo helps give back to children and this and that. Like, you can never put those titles. It's just weird. You're weirdos. You only speak about certain things that benefit you. Do you know there's stories I was like, I don't want to do, but I did it because it happened. Like, really? I'm just confused. Like maybe someone can enlighten me on this because I don't get it. This is a baby's picture, okay? It's a baby in a new car for Christmas. It's supposed to be a oh moment. These guys are like, he's not his. He's. Why don't you berate Jenny like that? Why are you talking to the child? What did the child do to you? He's not even reading your comments. He could care less. He just wants to know if you got a toy for him. Like, really? It's so weak right now. It's just such a weak thing that I'm just not going to not let it speak about. I can't. You guys do too much. You know, lately, I just been doing my thing, getting stuff together, doing what I got to do. But when I come speak to you, it's about something. Every single thing I spoke on was about something. Had people getting mad. Had people that were happy. You see what I'm saying? It's a purpose behind what I do versus these other lames. I'm tired of the comments about the kid. Like, cut it out. He's a child. Meanwhile, DJ Scheme's over here saying, I'm Uncle Scheme, and you guys ain't say nothing. Y'all ain't check him. Y'all didn't say nothing. Kid Trunk's over here ain't say nothing. Really? These lames are moving like lames, and you're not saying nothing. That's why I don't respect you. Your opinion, irrelevant, because you're not addressing people who are weird. These are the weirdos, and you let them slide by. No, man. Address the grown folks. Leave the children out of it. Address the grown folks. Leave the kids out of it. That's bottom line. Like, I don't get where you guys are going to. I don't get where you're going. Half of y'all didn't even say nothing to Jimmy Duval when he's like, look at me now. It's my. You didn't say nothing. You said nothing. Really? And you're a real X fan. Oh, you're a real fan. You. A real fan. And you didn't address him when he was sitting there. I looked through the album thing. I'm like, where's this nigga's name? Yeah, IDK. You were involved with that song. You were. Matter of fact, somebody tell me, IDK, are we talking about exes or are we talking about Kid freaking Flunk? Kid Flunk. Are we talking about you? You had him involved with it? You move. Yo, let me find out. You guys, I'll be back. Let me find out if Duval had something to do with your song. Yo, the way I'm gonna it's gonna be unbearable. It's gonna be like, yo, like you can't escape. No, you're the one moving funny. They get so mad, but why are you moving like a schoolgirl? Talking all that crazy stuff, and you're getting involved with people you know he ain't rock with. Same thing with you, Ski. He never rocked with Drake. You were right up in the picture beside Drake. Like, did that help your do-rag fit better? Like, what's wrong with him? Looking stupid. Didn't I see you around this fraud, Uncle Scheme? It makes sense to me. It makes perfect sense. When I see y'all together, I was like, makes sense. He's hanging out with this fraud on a jet with fraudulent stuff happening around him. Him doing a fraud cook-up dance. That'll get you beat with a pot anywhere. You're doing a cook-up dance. You ain't cooking nothing. That'll get you beat with the pot. Cut it out. You guys are so fraud. Then they'll get up like, man, that's corny. That's corny. You're corny. You are. You're a cornball. I don't care if you had 10 billion. I don't even know if you got a million. I don't care if you had 10 billion. You're a fraud. Being a fraud and having money never made someone important. Let's get that straight. Being a fraud with money never made you an important person above anyone else. Word. That's what I'm saying, man. Yo, these dudes move so funny. Then they get mad when I address it. Why you moving so funny, dude? You're here. The same fans making these comments to Gekyume following you. I looked it up. Weird. Weirdos. Why are y'all even following this? Why are you following him? Why? What? So you can see him do a fake dance or something he ain't never did in his life? Really? Stop it. Stop. Dang. Now my guys like tell you to stop. It looks stupid. Really? Man. Dang, yo. Yo, this stuff, like if you sit back, I dare you guys, sit back and read some of the comments and tell me you wouldn't go on a platform and talk about it. Really? Really? You got to be kidding me. Nah, you're kidding me now. Now you're kidding me because you're a grown man and grown woman and you ain't addressed none of the fakes and you ain't addressing none of these people making comments. The way people were addressing on me, looking for justice, and you ain't addressing people coming out of child. Oh, it's no use. They're just stupid. No, address it, dumb. Because you want to sit there and speak about everything. You ain't saying nothing. Yo, the things these people are saying, whether it's X's kid or not, I would never support you talking about a child that way. Really? He's going out just like his father. How dare you? How dare you? Where do you get the sack? Who gave you the right to even think to say that? I don't care if you're trolling. I don't care if you mean it. I don't care. It's just some things you don't say. Especially if you claim to be authentic. There's some things you don't say. Go read the comments. XxTentacion, go read through the comments under his child. Read through some of the comments. I bet you money a lot of them are going to delete them now. They always do it. They go and delete them real fast. They always do it. When I called y'all out the first time, y'all deleted it. I screenshotted it, but you deleted it. Like, it's just so fake, man. It makes me think in this world, if people are really here to help, here's the thing. God forbid somebody touch their child or hurt their child or threaten their child. But they do it to everyone else's kid. Like, I don't get that. Like, no, you need violated. They'll be quick to hit a kid behind the scenes, threaten a kid, and then when the cops pull up, like, I don't know what happened. Like, stand on your square. Like, you guys are soft. Stand on your square. Quick to jump on dildos or if I can't make it up. Quick to go run and hop on a dildo, but you can't stand up for a child. Like, you guys are really some suckers that need to get destroyed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. They are some suckers that need, like, you gotta go. Like, for society to go forward, you are the one. I'm skipping that. I don't know that number. Anyways, that's what I'm trying to say, yo. These dudes be so fake, man. Like, just beyond fake. And I don't get it. I'm like, what's the purpose? Remember what we did this for. It was to find justice for X. I called out what they weren't telling you. Then, you think they weren't acting off of me? They tried to show you stuff like, oh, he's wrong. He's wrong. When I already had it. Then when I showed that fake video, y'all went radio silent. They said, oh, he showed our edits. I did that. You know what, Zora? I'm not doubting you. Trippy Red could be the fakest, but let me be real. What did I tell you from the jump? If they're not important, I ain't going to beat a dead horse. He's a nobody to me. His music's subpar. He's okay sometimes. He's a better artist than a lot of new artists, but who is it nowadays? You hear these artists? Listen, hey, I'm speaking to the real artists. You want to know why they're not putting you on? Let me break down and tell you why. You want to know why you can't get on? They want a bunch of non-talented people and fake people. Do you know why? Can you guess? Because I can control you. And I know a solo act for you is nothing. You're not talented. You have no talent. So I want to use you for everything you're worth. I could tell you to go leap and you jump. You do more than leap. You leap with cheesecake with a dining room table. You do the most. That's why. You think I didn't know that? You think they gotta know what I know. They know what I know now. I know. That's why they got these ghost writers, these hidden people writing for them, these dudes doing that. You can have that. I'm better than your ghostwriter. My writtens would be requested over you if I offered the service. I don't. That's a fact. That right there is a fact. They're just willing to be, for the writtens to be paid for. I'm not giving you my style, no. It's 2020 coming up here soon. No. Look at some of these artists that can't make hits back to back. That can't do it back to back. They'll come out with a single, then they take 2 months for the next single. Like, stop. No, we know. We know you're not. No, we know you're not talented. We know this. Some of them, their beat is the talent. You hear that beat, you start nodding, and they say whatever over it. You're still trash. I don't care if 10 billion people listen, you're still trash. Like, the amount of people, let me ask y'all something. Another illusion you don't get. When does the amount of people listening to me decide whether I'm good or not? An interesting question. When does the amount of people that listen to a song decide whether the song's good or not? You think they can't pay someone to hit the like button? You think they can't gather a bunch of people they know is going to hit the like button? Come on. Are you confused? Really? Some of these cats are bottom line garbage, trash. I don't even mention you because I dust you off. Like, I could freestyle and beat your written. Like, you're horrible. Why am I going to keep talking about you? And as far as I'm concerned, honestly, the chains, the car, the money, you're still trash. If you dress Oscar the Grouch, fresh out the trash can, in a Ferrari, is he not still Oscar the Grouch that is from a trash can? He's still trash in a Ferrari. Trash in a Ferrari. What's the difference? I don't get these guys. Like, it's logical things. Like, it's logically you're trash. Another thing. You want to sit here, okay? Let me ask you this, because this is real. I want someone to say that they co-sign this. You're going to sit here and tell me that some of these people you think are the hardest rappers that ever are in the industry talking aren't Fed plants, aren't industry plants, as Zora said? Really? They're not? Huh? They're not working with feds? You guys are tripping because they told 6ix9ine, as Dom said, he still has to give him info. Look, you got rappers that you don't know are giving info. Like, some of these dudes are not who you think they are, for real. They'll pull up, making threats in the new whip, sitting sideways, acting hard. But they're feds. Are you kidding me? They're really a cop. They snitched out a bunch of people. This isn't new. We know this. They could pull up however they want. We know that you're really a cop. I could call you out because I know who is. You're really a cop. Stop. So when y'all say certain things, I'm like, this dude's so freaking fake. And you're like, why is he saying that? He raps. He made this song. He's a cop for real. Not that I hate cops rapping. What does that have to do with anything? It's that he's trying to portray a life to you he don't live. When are they going to get it? When are y'all really going to get it? Y'all going to just, I get it now. Okay. Y'all are forever going to be dummies in the system. Y'all giving props to these rappers that don't live a lick of what they said. Oh, I could make a story. CxxxTentacion's all rights reserved. Kills 3 people. And by a grocery store. CxxxTentacion's all rights reserved. Takes out 12 people. Oh, he's so hard. Oh. Some of it's not real. You guys are baffled. They are like, he's hard. And he gets up doing them hard lyrics. And you think he's not really an officer. No, Mr. Officer, contrary to that, you are one rich, influential officer of the law. You are influential, sir. So when I talk about these guys are just Zora said, I'm high as F to think ski is fake. Let me tell you something. Without a weapon in hand, with nothing, if Ski was 1 verse 20, would Ski run or stand and fight? How real is he? Because he has the real lyrics. Would he stand there in war with every last person, or would he just run away? He's the one rapping about it. Really? Stop telling me who's hard and who's not. Because if Ski was hard, everybody that did that to X would no longer be here. If Ski was hard, everybody who he thought did that to X would not be here any longer. Why is Rob Stone still around then, Ski? Huh? No, this person says he's hard. Why is Rob Stone still here? That would have been the least of what I dealt with. X ain't here. He jumped X right before all this stuff happened. Why are these guys still walking around smoking, drinking, counting money? You're the one who raps about this. Do you get it? You get the difference? I wouldn't stand for someone who did that to someone I declared to love and I was rapping about all the hard stuff I did. That would have been handled. You wouldn't have to worry about that. He didn't make things good. Oh, show me the video. Send me the receipt. Send me the receipt. Because that he violated X. That's a violation. That's a violation. You run down on me with all your dudes. That's a violation. Especially when it wasn't that serious. That's a violation. In any code. Stop it. Really? Really? Are we going to go down this route? Are we really going to go there? Oh, if you think Ski is fake. He's hanging out with a fake and a fraud. Doing a cook-up dance. Ma, I got all these beats. And you see a bunch of dudes around. Listen, I ain't telling him to do nothing. Because it would have been done. Really? Really? Savage Keepers? Show me that. If that's the truth, show me that. Oh, send me it. Send me it then. Send me it so I can see, because I ain't never seen it. I ain't seen everything. Send me that. Send me that. Send me that. I will give you commentary to that. I was just in Dallas. I will give you commentary to that because I don't know nothing about that part. We were just over in Dallas. I ain't hear about nothing like that. I don't know what you're talking about. You got to show me. You got to show me that. Show TheCzarr that. Hashtag show TheCzarr. Hashtag show TheCzarr. Show me the copy of it. I didn't see it. And if I have to, I'll ask her. I'll ask her if I have to. You promoted who? Why? I'll ask her. I'm sorry. You can apologize, but then we go our separate ways. Ain't none of that. No, I'm not doing business for you. Okay, I'm going to ask her. I'm going to try and check with her and ask. Like, because that makes no sense. I don't know of anything like that. That makes no sense. Really? You promoted who? Really? Okay. Well, let me see what's up. Because I have heard his music before. Again, do we perceive these people being as good as X? That's the question. Answer's no. Okay, Savage. Yeah, I gotta find that out. If I'm kind of confused if that happened. I'm gonna be real with you. I've always been real with you. I'm confused if that happened. Because I'm sorry. You still violated. You still violated. I'm sorry. You don't get no promotion. You don't get no boost from me. You violated. I'm glad y'all good, but you still violated him, and you ain't get violated back. So no. Yeah, I missed him on the phone. Now she wants to promote Trippie Redd, whatever. I don't get into those politics. That's stupid. It is stupid. I wouldn't promote it though. I won't promote it. X made you on that song. He made you. He made you on that song. He made that song a hit. Stop. Stop. I don't want to talk about F Love. No. No. You won't get me there. No. Anyways, these guys can say ignorant things to a baby. They can go and parade around saying other things, say they're helping people, but they can't address the fakes. It makes it look like you're all in collusion. Really. It really does. Trolls going on the baby like, he's going out just like his father. Dudes dressed like X. Like, I don't care how young you are. You got to be knowledgeable enough to know what you're saying. If someone didn't teach you right, that's your fault. You don't speak like that. We don't speak like that. Nobody speaks that way. Then they gave a pass. Like, yo, listen, Zora, if Trippie fake, okay, let's do it. If Trippie fake, what makes Ski so real? Because you're doing a comparison thing. You said Ski's so real. You're high if you think Ski's not real. Number one, I'm not high at all. Haven't been for a long time. Number two, what makes the difference? Can you please tell me? Actually, it's been a long time. Long time. But can you explain this to me? What's the difference? What makes Ski real above all else? Okay, fair enough, Zora. Fair enough. I just want to know why Ski is so real. I just want to know. Because a while ago when it first happened, we didn't know why he was taking pictures with Drake. Here's a question. The only length of measurement is two things I have. Number one, Ken Soul put respect on your name. That I can give. Ken Soul did it. Okay. Number two, what makes me confused with the realness thing is how you ended up ending the beef with Kid Trunks. How? How? How does that work? This guy, he referred to people as fruit flies. He came at you during your beef with someone who's your brother. How? I'm confused at that. I don't know why. Really. And we all heard the same song, Love Never Blossoms. I'm still confused at that. Like Trunks, like real talk though, even if you're saying that the reason you made the song had nothing to do with X, you to yourself have to admit it was suspect. So, Zora, I hear you. Listen, I fully get it. But get all I'm saying happened. Ski wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong in the situation. Brothers or not. Why does he keep going public when he's saying stuff about one of you? I don't get it. Zora, I didn't say Ski had anything to do with their deaths. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Number one, I said who had something to do with Juice's death. I even called out it was a synonymous person, and I said it wasn't Ski. You got to watch my things all the way through. You got to watch it all the way through. I said it wasn't Ski. Blatant. I already did that. Was a dude that likes doing spread eagle for men, but then beating women when he's in them. He likes doing spread eagle for men, which isn't a bad thing. It's your choice. But don't act like you don't. Stop. We know. Who was the first to mention that? Then it was confirmed. You really want to go there? Everything around our video was confirmed. Do you want to do this dance? Come on. Before anyone knew, they were like, what? Yeah. Then they'd be mad if YouTube had a platform, I'd release the video and shut everyone up. Elf Boy, if there was a platform right here I could release it, I'd release your video. You getting dug out. I'd do it. Dang. Spread eagle for a man. They want to beat up women. Now wonder. For some reason, I'm finding a train of events. No pun intended. A train of events. And in these events, the men who like to hit women and brag about it, they like something stuck in their rear. They like getting their rear dug out. I don't understand why. And it's nothing against people in alternative lifestyle, but these dudes can't admit to their lifestyle, so they got to attack women to feel more manly. Then they get dug out behind the scenes, like bent over, slammed out, like not lightly. Dang. Why is that? Fat, skinny, short, tall? Like it's like a synonymous factor. Oh, we got to beat women to feel like men. Then they get bent over and busted out by another man. Like, cut it out, man. You guys have the same factor. That's why when people were saying to me, oh, academics allegedly beat the girl, I was like, figures. Figures. Again, man mindset. If your words aren't strong enough, no matter how much you repeat them, it's not going to make them any stronger. You're going to be the lame who did what you did regardless. That's how you know. That's how I knew. I was like, that don't sound like X doing all that. Now, let's say he was mad because the girl cheated on him. That was an event. And I do not see that being the factor that led her to that situation. But she was synonymously at a place where all the girls were doing stuff and all the girls had the same story. How does that happen? Really? Use logic. Be logical. I know he didn't, because I know Elf Boy did. I got the best house in Miami for the parties. And you do this, and you do that, and you put women in cages, and like just one thing after another. And it's not even a scene. Queen Prodigy said, Craig straight up Jack Ski's flow on BVF. Ski probably salty as He ain't gonna say nothing to Craig. I know that. Craig can agree with that. He ain't gonna say nothing. Say something about my flow. And besides, I don't think Ski's an impressionable rapper. Oh, Ski's, it was him and X. No, it was X. But that's the thing. Look, guys, leave Ski alone. Leave members only alone. Even though Kid Trunks is fugazi, leave him alone. I'm trying to find out what's up with Scheme. Scheme, you over here hanging out with the girlfriend. I don't see you around members only. Just Ski. What's up with it? What's up with that? He's the funny style one. Y'all don't think that's moving funny? One of you pass away, and the next thing, Czar's with your girl in the photo. Uncle Czarr. Uncle Czarr. Uncle. Like what? Like really? Really? The only Kid Trunks I respect is Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to take it there. That's the only one I put respect on. I'm sorry. It is what it is. The only Kid Trunks I respect is on Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry. That's the only one I really know. I didn't even know about you until X's passing, for real, for real. Then I got some receipts. I'm like, yo, this dude disses his fans. This guy got an issue. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, you got dope names in members only. Tank, Kid Soul. You got, what's his name? Dang. Craig is not in there anymore. I'm trying to think of what's his name. I can't think of his name. The dude who Trunks was around all the time. He got a dope name. Then you got Kid Trunks. Like, some fantasy. Like, really? Soon, watch him just change his name to Trunks. I am Trunks. I'm no longer Kid Trunks. Yo, but Scheme is a snake. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You're a snake, buddy. You're a snake. Like, I'm seeing things you don't know I'm seeing. You are a snake. I can't emphasize it enough. No way of me yelling it can emphasize it. Like, it pales. What Kid Trunks did pales in comparison to what I seen on it. I'm like, issue after issue. Like, what is wrong with this guy? Like, you really do got some issues. Like, you got some problems. Like, you do. Mental, I don't know if it's in your mind. I don't know if this is just who you are, but it is problematic. I'm like, what's wrong with these guys? Like, what's wrong with them? And when birds of a feather flock together. So, Ski, how can you be mad? Birds of a feather flock together. What do you expect me to think? No, really, what do you expect me to think? Really? That was a tangent, but this is crazy. Let's do this. What's after? After this issue with Gekyume, after this issue, like people saying all this stuff about a kid. Here's what's coming. There's going to be a time where the frustration is going to build up. And one of the people that are saying these things are going to try something. It's normal. Like, if you're wishing the demise of a child, I can't imagine what you're thinking. And you did do it. Like, you erase it after I speak about it. I don't even know how you do it. you erase it, or they delete it, either or, like cut it out. Why? Why am I going to sit here and talk about his kid? What does that gain me? What clout do I get off of it? You guys aren't even rapping. What clout? Like these dudes just take pictures, repost X stuff. Why are you talking about the child? Then they said, oh, Czarr, what happened to your Instagram? CZARR.OF.JASPERRA. Czarr Jaspera on Instagram. I'm still there. They can attack whatever page they want. I exposed a booty-looking woman who was saying a lot of things. No, she really had her tongue out on somebody's butt. That's a fact. How do I can't make this stuff up. Because she mad, she got exposed, and feds were onto her. What does that have to do with me? Someone randomly exposed you flashing money and drugs. Like, are you retarded? Respectfully. No, respectfully to those who have mental capabilities, because this woman is way worse off. Something's wrong with her head. Oh, Zora, are you serious? I have receipts of kid trunks, okay, sending money, getting money sent through a transaction to Jenny. Why? What did she do? She didn't DJ any song for you. Why'd you send her money? He still hasn't answered it. I had other people who reached out to you who were way caliber. You couldn't answer. You're getting money sent to his woman. Why? Before we even knew about it. Then you got a song that's hitting at something funny like, really? That makes no sense. That still hasn't been explained. And he won't, because he knows he'll trip up doing that. Every time he tries to explain something, he trips up and I expose it. He tried to off-brand respond to one of my videos, said something else. He didn't have nothing to say. Tried to respond to another one, lost that one. He hasn't won a response yet. Because I got you, sucker. I got you. What is he talking about? Yeah, with the amount and stuff, looks like something's happening. Again, Chi-Town, you're right. I shouldn't say it's his girl. Listen, the woman alleging to be baby mother, okay? The woman alleging to be baby mother, that's a fact. Like, I really can't, man. I can't. Like, people be hitting me up like, oh, that's not true. That's what the conversation listen, earlier on, before they even knew who I was, guys, I was getting emails and stuff behind the scenes. Listen, and I know this. Let me say it real close so they know I know. You don't think Authority tried to hack my email I was first getting the receipts through? You don't think they tried to hack it? I had a software that showed me y'all did. I was like, why are they trying to hack my joint? So I let you have it because I switched it up real quick. And I got all those receipts out of there. I seen you coming. I was like, oh no. I was like, something ain't right. I switched it up, sent them elsewhere, said keep it. Then they hit me up behind the scenes. How did you know that? How did you know we try and get the suspects that way? No response. Don't worry about it. Just know I knew. How'd you know about our method? That's crazy. All respect to them. I ain't got nothing against them. But come on now, you're asking the wrong questions. How about you ask, why is this guy with a house in Miami luring minors. How about you ask that? They don't want to ask that because they know some other dudes over there are involved. Then they may tote the badge. Yeah, we figured that out. I didn't even come at them. I told him, yo, check your team. The leftover guy from the sting, I even hitted him out. I said, the leftover guy from the sting you did 2 years ago, he ain't learned his lesson. Who may that be? I don't know. The guy whose name was everywhere? I don't know. Really? Come on. He's still doing funny business. Lo and behold, he's still doing funny business. Like, that's the thing. You guys think everyone's bad. Not all of them are bad, yo. For real. You can say what you want. Not all authority are bad. I can vouch that. I can attest to it. I can co-sign that. They're not all bad. But the one that was, he was doing the most. Like, this guy was everywhere. And shotgun houses, overhearing other people's stash, like, doing the most. Like it was training day. I can't make this up. Goodness. Doing this series, I had to earn respect in my city. I had to earn it. They succeeded. They gave me my props. They came to TheCzarr bearing gifts like, yo, you do your thing. I know. This ain't feds. What's wrong with you? I know I do my thing. I'm not a fed. I'm not. I actually do my thing. Ain't no way. Don't ever connect me with them. Really? Shout out to some of them, though. Y'all know who you are. I think they're about to come in more handy than I ever thought. Anyways, back to the subject at hand. The Gekyume thing. Really? You guys want to threaten a child? You want to throw shots at a kid? An infant at that? Like nearly an infant? Really? That's hard? That's solidified? And this guy, Uncle Scheme, ain't saying a thing. He's just sitting there like, oh, that's how it goes. The trolls. Are you an uncle? Or what are you? What are you? I don't want to say it just in case they're a fan of me. You might want to say for your fans. You got a lot to pay back, my guy. You got a lot to pay back. And you better put fresh flowers, fresh embroidery. You better pay a wealthy donation to Cleo the way you came up off of X's name. Offer a loving fee to Cleo. Word up. You came up, boy, didn't you? You came up, boy, in my country voice, because we from the country. You came up, boy. You came up. Everybody's like, oh, you DJ'd with X? Let's check out your stuff. Stop playing. You coming up off a ski. That's a fact. Ain't nobody searching for, oh, hey, did you get that new DJ Scheme mix? Never was said. Never. I did a I did a poll and I was going around asking dudes, you like DJ Scheme's music? 2 common answers. Who's that? Oh, you mean that dude that worked with X? I can't make that up. No, right here. I can't make that up. That was the number 1 answer. We don't know who that is. Oh, the dude around X. Fact. Stop playing. I'll be honest, because I tell the truth objectively. Some people knew who Kid Trunks was. They didn't know who Scheme was. I was like, figures. So where's Kid Trunks' deal? Where's members only? No, where's their real deal? Empire, you just signed that trash. Where's their deal? Everyone of members only. I heard you rap. Everyone of members only would wrap circles around you. Ski, he brings you down. I told you this. Oh, Trunks does have a deal with Empire. Since when? Because when I researched, we didn't get that. Oh, was it a couple tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands? Maybe we got to relook because I was searching for $1 million deals. Sorry. We had a specific thing we were searching for. So maybe I got to go back and look for the 100,000aires or whatever, tens of thousandaires, because I searched $1 million deals. I wouldn't say that. Zora, I wouldn't say that. People are still putting respect on Tank's music. People are still putting respect on what's his freaking name? I can't even think of his name, the dude hanging rags. People are still going what? Nah. Remember I told you there's going to be 2 people that are breakout stars? You haven't truly seen it yet. There's going to be 2 people that are going to break out. They're going to rise. I just don't see Trunks being one of them. I'm sorry. Trunks. You did too much. I don't know. I'm not saying that X wasn't a major factor. I'm simply saying that he wasn't the end-all be-all for all of them, like their career is over. No, that's not true. That's just not true. They got rid of the one problem out of their group. His name's something like Kool-Aid. Cooley. He still hasn't responded to the thing of why was he in that hotel room and she was locked in the hotel. Still ain't said nothing about it. Members only still ready to win. I'm going to tell you this, though. I don't know if they could win without Cleo. Cleo, whether you love her, hate her, tired of her management isn't half bad. Her management is not that bad. Cleo is a mover and shaker. I think you guys would be surprised. You'd be surprised. Do I think Tank's real? I'm going to say yes, but I'm not snitching, or not that I could, but because we're not in collusion at all. But yes, and there's certain reasons I would. I have my reasons for it. I have my reasons. Don't worry about my reasons, but I have them. I would. But I don't like the fact that Trunks came out on stage. He took his shots at Vic Mensa through the crowd. No, that was personal. What he said was personal. That's a personal. Look. Facts. Oh, I didn't. No. I didn't mean you as the commenter. I meant because they were talking about Kool-Aid. And I said his name similar to that. But no, not you. No, not directly to you. I would hope not. Because that guy got an answer. I'm sorry. You know when you do stuff like that, you jeopardize business. Like you jeopardize money. So having you around it's a disadvantage. Yeah, I mean, what I don't get, how did Vic Mensa make that comment? But then you want to go in on academics because he made something about Chicago. In defense of academics, it's like, you did what I did. Where do we differ? Not at all. But I would have put them gloves on and boxed this shit. I stick that up and down. We would have put the gloves on. I'm telling you that. I would have. You challenged me live on my show? Nah. Bruh. Nah. We're going to have to get it in right there. We're going to be flipping chairs, flipping tables. We're going to get it shaking. I'm sorry. You did too much. We would have got it shaking right there on stage with what's her name? Like, no. The other dude would have been laughing. We would have got it shaking right there. He had to mention the gloves to you. He disrespected you. Matter of fact, let's look at that. Let's listen to how DJ Academics got disrespected in his response. Since Academics wants to be in snitch mode too. Yeah, I got time for it.
I'm sorry. What do you think about the state of Chicago rap these days?
Chicago rap, I think we always got pioneers in Chicago. We've had a lot of different waves, and I'm excited to see and kind of waiting to see if there's a new thing coming out of Chicago. But I'm on like some new artists, because when me and Chance were coming up doing our thing.
Why is his focus on a new artist coming out of Chicago when he's just coming out? Why does that matter? I was confused about that part, but whatever.
In the city, heavy. I mean, we've had a whole movement of artists from all different angles, and you had drill as a scene that was like everybody was biting their flows all over,
including you.
And right now, I'm just peeping to see if there's something new coming out of Chicago. That's all.
Do you feel drill is like done? Because you also mentioned that you felt you were a little bit repulsed by the fact that so many people outside the culture of Chicago, they hyped up the music, not knowing that real.
Academics, you hyped it up. You see how he speaks? No, I'm glad you see this. You see how he speaks in an off-brand person? When you were the one that hyped it up most? For real?
Lives are being affected, deaths and other type of madness happen within the music, and the music is a real life depiction of that. Like, how did you feel about it?
I wanted to slap you in your face.
See, he caught him. Gotcha. Because you were the one hyping it the most. And he just told you I want to slap you in your face. At that point, I would have said, do it. Do it. Do it now. Well, I'm right here now. Do it. What are you talking about?
And I'm just seeing you here,
stupid.
so I'm like, this is a tame environment, so I would keep it to my words, but I really felt as if people...
He said if we weren't in this environment, I'd stick to my words. No. F the environment. Do what you said you were going to do. I would have hit you with that Bruce Lee punch right in your jaw. Like, whoa! Like, what?
Exactly like you, sensationalized and made a following.
But he's telling a fact. That is a fact, though.
In real life, and I think, niggas ain't had no right. You specifically, like, you ain't never had a right. Like, whatever made you feel like you had a space to have a perspective on five people dying on a daily basis.
No, he didn't have a perspective. So, he amped it.
When I saw drill, and you can definitely chime in. When I saw drill was so hyped up by everyone. I have to give a different perspective of what that.
You gave it a different perspective. You didn't entice it to increase with the violence. What different perspective? Oh, I wanted more people, AKA, here's what it sounded like to me, in my opinion. I wanted more people to die. That's what you did.
To realize that's not cool. And whether you agree with
he called them C-words and he called them like, yo, I'm glad I already did the DJ Academics thing. Do you hear how fraud he is? Do you hear how much of a fraud you are? I wanted them to see a different perspective and realize that some of that's not cool. How? By sensationalizing it, like he said? Neat way to do it. Like,
right? And again, you're very close, you're involved in it. Chief didn't like me, Dirk didn't like me. I mean, I think they grew to understand that the content was not just negative. Right?
It was clowning. It wasn't just negative, man.
No.
Come on, boy.
You don't think it was nothing constructive?
Yes,
There was nothing constructive about it. And I'm gonna tell you the truth.
thank you.
I really think you're a bitch.
Yeah!
What's that?
Woo! Yeah. Fact. Now, if he was talking to Act and I was there in the cut, you would have heard that coming from the far off distance. Because it was.
Because there's a video that you put up about a person named Trey 57 making all these jokes.
Remember that?
Chirac Savage, like, this guy's stupid, he messed with the Grim Reaper. Like, nigga, this is not a video game.
Did not just show that video. That's how I know. You ask me, who do I know is real or not? Zora. That's how I know Vic Mintz is real. Because that's the normal perspective. And Queen Prodigy, right. He did it to Juice WRLD. Like, you do satire and you think it's funny. I don't think nothing's funny about a young black man getting shot. Tell me the humor. Is it weird for me that I don't find that funny? Like,
That's the nigga I grew up without knowing since I was 5 years old. And to see you come on the internet and like with this corny ass little voice.
he might have rocked you, DJ Academics.
Like,
That seemed real personal.
To see. It's I heard you say you didn't want to come to Chicago when I sat down because you clearly don't, because you really couldn't even stand outside. You got chased out.
No, did not say that. He has a no-fly zone there. He has a no-fly. He knows it. He has a no-fly zone there because of what he did.
Wait, I do get a lot of Chicago. Like, I mean,
I'm at the mall, DJ Academics.
I mean, truth be told, there's a mixed reaction
You
to
know
it.
you can't deal with that. You not.
Wait, so you act like there's no love in Chicago?
No,
I was trying to know.
and you need to put in the next seat. I would have sat there. No, I'm following. When we talk about real niggas,
No, I follow Vic. I follow the Chicago scene. The Chicago scene I've covered a lot. Here's where I disagree with you with, right?
What does Academic sound like? Think about it. Think hard. What does he sound like? Someone backpedaling. That's what he sounds like. He's backpedaling. I love Chicago. Then if you love it, why'd you talk about Trey that way? If you love it, why'd you talk about Lil Reese that way? If you love it, why'd you talk about Chief Keef that way? It doesn't sensationalize them that's taught them Grim Reaper. Like, really? And honestly, I'm going to show you what this has to do with Gekyume. Watch. Pay close attention.
No. I can't tell my part? No. So I disagree that it was just all clowning, right? Now, there's satire used, right? And I know exactly what you're talking about. It's one Chirac, by the way, if you guys don't know. But I always had that positive.
A selfless thug. He just did a selfless plug. A plug for his series.
Messi, yo, y'all gotta cut
But
it out.
satire is a form of clowning.
No, yeah, but it's not on some like with no type of responsibility. Always offer advice.
Responsibility.
Satire,
Like you said,
Joe's like, shut up.
Offering advice at times and offering
advice. Who made you eligible to even weigh in? You sitting at a computer,
everybody weighs in,
fucking typing.
Wait a minute, everybody weighs on everything.
Talking about real life. You talking about real shit. What you know about that, bro?
Doesn't everybody weigh on everything?
What you know about that?
You really built a following off of clowning our deaths, people that I really know. And you know what's fucked up about it and why I said the things I said to you is because were we to be in a room, there's no cameras, there's no security, you see us, you wouldn't make no jokes.
Oh! That right there is a fight, academics. If you didn't know, you give advice, I'm telling you. He said, he told you to your face. You wouldn't say that to our faces. Fact. And what is your response?
Well, first of all, I gave an outside perspective.
Would you make a joke?
Would you make a joke?
I
gave an outside perspective.
I
gave an outside perspective.
You wouldn't make a joke. So don't just be sitting like a fucking, you know, like an internet gangster.
No,
talking
right.
about
I'm gonna
think you understand me. Shooting up. I never portray myself.
And the reason I say that is because those are ballsy
I give
things
an
to
outside
say. That you
perspective.
said, those are ballsy things to say. It's not coming from a ballsy person.
That.
Pause. But those are brave things to say, and I don't take you for a brave man. I really think that's cowardice. I think that it.
Oh, he said. Basically, he's saying, I respect you if you could say it to my face, but you can't, so I don't. Time to go. Time to skedaddle.
Entire perspective that I'm gonna make a life off of joking about these young black men killing each other. That's coward shit, man. And you wouldn't say it to nobody.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. So you expect me to cover your music, everything around it, but not like
who told you to make a video series? You're not even from Chicago.
He tried to change the narrative.
Where you go into the smallest details of like murders. What is that? Like that's what that's just like that's
yes.
That's what they do to
that's
it from the outside, and that's exactly what you do to.
That's what you do.
I cover music.
That's not music. I'm talking about
a series called Warren Shadrack.
That's not music. That's not music. I'm talking about where you think you're like basically one of those little kids that makes like fan fiction on the internet and they just like create these worlds about people they don't even know. It's just kind of sick when it's real people dying young. I'm at those funerals. I just left one of those funerals on Friday. You feel me? From a
Then Vic. Why are you making comments about X? No, why are you making comments about X? So that means in Florida, you should have a no-fly zone on you because you joked on a person after they're gone in front of their mother. That's a violation beyond violations. Your fly zone's gone. You don't get no pass. You just did what he did. What's the difference between you? I told him some truth, though. And you did what he did. Really?
22-year-old shot 5 times on 61st Street. And that's something that you would take?
Rapper, XxXTentacion shot. You get on stage. Oh, I think he's hot. What's the difference? Was people supposed to laugh when you made your comments? Does that make sense?
I wasn't around, so you wouldn't clown him. Because Nigel was my fucking brother. That's my brother I grew up with since age 5.
And that was his mother in the room. His mother. Yo, you're an idiot. You're the smartest dumb person I've ever met. And it makes no sense, but neither do you. You made sense here, but couldn't turn around like maybe I shouldn't say this because I'm doing what academics did. Like, where's the logic? Really? No, for real though, you're that stupid?
And to see you clown him, and I know you wouldn't clown him if you ever saw us outside of a safe control.
And I know you wouldn't clown X before this time, but when he's gone, you want to clown. Like you're doing the same thing.
Controlled environment, man, that's some whole shit.
You should just move on. Whoa! You did some whole shit. Really? His mother's right there, accepting his award, and you make a comment. That's some whole shit. That's some whole shit. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. Whoa. You did some whole shit too. So really, it's two individuals on that whole shit having a hoe out. Because you both did some whole shit. You did to X, he did to you. What's the difference? You validated. Let academics speak. You just validated him. You did some whole shit. In front of his mother. Nonetheless, that's worse. And he was my friend. What's a friend to a mother? Are you serious?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's fine.
This is a point of contention.
I was gonna chill. He asked me about what I think about it. We moved back to it.
I always gotta ask because
No, you don't. Let's move on. We done.
Yo, let me speak. Let me speak.
You spoke.
Let me shut up.
Oh,
I had to ask
but,
you because that's something I've been interested in. You've always been very conscious.
Butters, let him know. Butters was about to get up this back.
What the fuck? No,
I'm on camera.
Everybody
smiled at the camera like,
I thought
I'm on camera.
I guess I should have been there. Yeah.
All right, that's it.
So how does this relate to the Gekyume situation? People making the comments they're making is sensationalizing something that shouldn't be sensationalized. If you say you're doing it joking, that's satire. What's the difference? Someone explain the difference. Except you're not big names doing it. You're sensationalizing what happened to his father. Like, really? Y'all aren't no different. So you fit the persona. Listen, Vic Miss is the one calling him out, but doing it 2x. The people I talk about, how I talk about them, they're not deceased. Except if I'm really looking into how they're deceased. We're different creatures. You move funny, a lot of you. I just wanted to show that because I wanted to show them how he called out Act for the same thing he did respectfully. So the same weight gets put on it. How does it differentiate? It doesn't. But I know one thing that does differentiate from both these losers. It's your favorite rapper's time, your favorite movie star's time, your favorite athlete's time, your favorite mogul's time, your favorite's time. It is all right reserved. You know what time it is. Screw what they're talking about. They both move the same way. As for us, CommenterNation, the greatest nation since United Nations. On that note, away from all that awkwardly, let's get into it.
TV Beyond checking gives you more of everything you need and...
Grab a drink movement. Let the ads run. Grab a drink. Let the ads run on the video. Show respect to YouTubers. Let's get it.
United Nations, let me rap the audience for a minute. This is for my subscribers reaching our mark. Shout out to Dope. I got you. Dark times plus new features. Dark people more like creatures. Fake friends seems no end. Fake hugs and fake trains. New glory makes new waters. Rolling right the light meets thunder. Help me, then help more. X tried still lost sword. Juice living still got hurt. What's life but know what's worth? No peace, still none have. No reach to see who's bad. My jacket and thrill less. My back and no game left. Just open up, see truth. They hate and won't lose cool. No peace but only penny rising. Cut ties not worth sizing. They broken and doubt fail. Fall nut and let fate down. My motion is a future pose. Blue hunters no inflow. Blue beast wait sleep down. One and only he got the crown. Live life and be real sound. R.I.P. the peak laying down. R.I.P. the back down down. New age of fake ass claims. All ready to give it all up. Just for button $1 million. No group or Mario touch. This nation is world crush. We the nation. We the nation. We leave comments and give ovations. It's the style of no styles. We all stars. And we showstoppers. Behind the ball. We the nation. We the nation. We leave comments and give ovations. It's the style of no styles. We all stars. And we showstoppers. Behind the ball.
You already know what it is. I'm out of the building. I'll holler at y'all. One.